when people come to you with performance anxiety problems, do you deal with it that way?
Well, no, with performance anxiety, I start out, most of all, I insist, of course, that they know their subject.
Yeah, well,
What they're going
we
to
assume
do.
that's a given, all right.
But then the emotional states, the audition stress syndrome and everything that goes with that, I immediately give them the slow breathing. In other words, if you examine a person who's under this type of excitement, you know, and fear, so what it is, it's a sensing of danger.
Sure.
And immediately you'll find a very high pulse rate, that the pulse is moving up faster, and the breathing becomes shallow and rapid. And so we go to the psychosomatic aspect and start to reverse with the body rather than the mind. I start to calm the body down by, instead of short, shallow breaths, long, slow breaths, so there's no hyperventilation. But breathing into a specific count, 5 or 6 seconds in, 5 or 6 seconds, but full breaths. And after 3 or 4 breaths like that, you take the pulse again, you'll find it's slowing up. And then, of course, all of the other aspects of your body associated with this phenomena begin to go back to their norms. This is one way of establishing a very good control. Then the mentalizations. In other words, again, if instead of an instrumental type of problem, if you can just sense the communication, if you know the message, then you begin to think of the message and how do you deliver it to the persons who are going to receive it, rather than are they going to like me, what do they think of me, what if this goes wrong or that goes wrong, you know. If we would start to remove the danger and let the person become the teacher.
So the importance of the message then overshadows the person.
Even in their practice, you set up a challenge with a mirror and a tape recorder where they are actually looking in that mirror and playing to somebody else at that time. Rather than asking a question, they're issuing a statement. And then they ask the question when they play the tape back afterward. Right, immediately this begins to push them into a much more, what would I say, positive frame of a communicator.
Of looking at the whole process of communicating.
Exactly. And I usually teach these messages in short phrases with many repetitions, so we avoid the fatigue factors, because as soon as something feels wrong, that's a signal for the brain, like a Mars light on a police car, to start rotating, find out what's the danger, what's wrong, what can I do to fix it, you know. You have to stay away from that. You have to be able to even lie to the people. You don't have to feel it with the sound.